Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize Blood Cancer Awareness Month this past September, including leukemia, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, Hodgkin lymphoma, and more. Around 14,000 Americans are diagnosed with blood cancer types each month. Although a staggering statistic, doctors and researchers across the globe have made significant advances since the 1960s. For some blood cancers, survival rates have more than quadrupled. As with any illness, early detection is important. So I encourage everyone to see their doctor, get a checkup, and discuss whether they have had any symptoms that could be related to blood cancer. If you have had bone pain, frequent nosebleeds, or tiny red spots on your skin, I especially encourage you to see a doctor. I will continue supporting researchers to make further advances in eradicating these diseases. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize October 2019 as National Disability Employment Awareness Month. Workplaces that welcome the talents of all people, including people with disabilities, are a critical part of our efforts to build an inclusive community and strong economy. In the 1st Congressional District of Georgia, I want to especially recognize Goodwill Southeast Georgia, which is working to raise awareness about disability employment issues and celebrate the many and varied contributions of people with disabilities. Activities that they are working on this month reinforce the value and talent that people with disabilities add to our workplaces and communities while affirming Goodwill Southeast Georgia's commitment to an inclusive community. I encourage employers, schools, and other community organizations around the country to observe this month with programs and activities and to advance the important message that people with disabilities are capable of surpassing any obstacle. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to recognize Mr. Scott Isaacs for receiving the inaugural South Carolina Hospital Association Drive to Zero Harm Leadership Award. As the director and CEO of the Ralph H. Johnson VA Medical Center in Charleston, South Carolina, Mr. Isaac oversees 3,100 employees who are some of the best that the VA has to offer. The first award of its kind in South Carolina, Mr. Isaacs and his VA Medical Center are being recognized for their exceptional work in creating a culture of highly reliable and eliminating harm from all facets of care. This high-quality care is particularly important to the 1st Congressional District of Georgia because of the large number of veterans using the VA Medical Center there in Charleston. Our veterans are our nation's heroes, and they deserve the best when they return home, which is why I am so proud to see Mr. Isaacs working hard to achieve this goal. Thank you, Mr. Isaacs, for your service to our veterans, and congratulations on your award. Mr. Speaker, I rise today to remember the life of Mr. James W. Boykin, who passed away at the age of 80 on October the 3rd. In Jessup, Georgia, nearly everything and everyone seems to have been impacted by Mr. Boykin. During his term serving as Wayne County Commissioner, he was a staunch supporter of projects to boost recreation opportunities, and now there is even a community lake named in his honor. He took over his father's construction company in 1975 and worked to grow the business for over 25 years, being largely responsible for its size and success today. But whether in business, government, church, or simply playing sports, Mr. Boykin was always well respected and continuously mentoring all who knew him. Through all of this passion to improve his community and the lives of others, he never let his 4 battles with cancer ever impact his attitude or dedication. I am proud to have had someone like Mr. James Boykin in the 1st Congressional District of Georgia. His family and friends will be in my thoughts and prayers during this most difficult time. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I yield back.